Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.
If you just joined us, it's still Enterprise Morning on Enterprise TV. You're welcome back. The National Working Committee, NWC, of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, says it has formally informed the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, of the 25 vacant seats in the Rivers House of Assembly. On Monday, 27 lawmakers said to be loyal to Nyesom Wike, the immediate past governor of the state, defected from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and joined the All Progressive Congress, APC. Two of the lawmakers were said to have returned back to the PDP. On Tuesday, the PDP asked Edison Ehie, Speaker of the Rivers Assembly, to immediately declare the lawmakers' seat vacant. The party also asked the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to conduct elections in the affected constituencies. The party premised its demand on Section 109, subsection 1 of the Constitution, which provides grounds upon which a lawmaker can lose his seat in the Parliament. During the plenary session on Wednesday, with only lawmakers loyal to Sim Fubara, governor of Rivers, in attendance, Ehie declared the defector's seat vacant. In a statement issued after its meeting on Wednesday, the PDP said the affairs of Rivers were thoroughly reviewed and some resolutions were reached. The party said it would take, quote, every step necessary in a democracy to ensure that the votes and mandate of the people of the 25 state constituencies in Rivers State are protected and not appropriated under any circumstance whatsoever, end quote. My guest in the still with me is Mr. Cyril Baku. He is a communication expert and a public affairs analyst, and joining us in the studios is Evans Ofeli, the lawyer with the Rabbi's Show. You're welcome to the program this morning. Mr. Cyril, thank you also for hanging on with us. Now, the issue of defection from the PDP to the APC and the whole issue that surrounds politicking in Rivers State is no news to Nigerians. Every other minute, we keep having trickles of newer information coming into the public space. What do you think is happening right about now? Let me start from you, Mr. Evans.
Yes, what is happening in the Rivers State is that two political gladiators of the states, one is the governor, YSIK, and the other is substantive governor, Tibaya. The tussle, the battle for superiority. Wike is already a CT minister, and it is expected that it should allow the governor in question to govern the state for the betterment of the people and the respect of the NPC at SACP. But but for that evening when we are taking form, we come on our force, where the interest of the outgoing leader says to outshine or outblock the Fafavi door. And that is what is going on. The substantive governor made certain decisions as a governor who's a part of the role to make appointments.
Yeah.
That immediately violated money. Until then, I've been the one directing the substantive governor in the appointment and the administration of policy of the states. Now, the former governor, is already not happening. He wants to call it honestly. Thinks Sibala is insubordinate. He thinks like he said in one of the his interview, he said he fits English. That Sibala is an English. Like in living it is not. So right now, there's a plot somewhere to ensure that we get within House of Assembly Some people want to argue and say allegedly. I don't want to say allegedly because it's too clear. So when they tell really those 27 members, and then they'll be telling you that they are taking a decision on their own, that they are adults, they cannot even go in UK, they are acting on their own. Well, let me say alleged for the purpose of this display, but we know what is going on. And right now, 27 members defected from to medicine. Now, when that happened, you have 4 members left at the other end. Now the house is split. Okay? You have 4, you have 27. Now, what that means is that 2 speakers are the legs as a matter of the contraption. One faction at the other faction. The reason given by 27 member was that there was division in the PDP. Because if you look at section 109 of the Lighting and Light Cultural Assembly, especially subsection 1, it says that the only way you affect with a party to another is where there is division, where there's rancor or beja, or there is a factionalism, or you don't have within the party together within the party. Is a ground for which you can pull out. Okay, but in the case of now reference, if you look at the anything critically in River State, there's no division whatsoever. There's no division, there's no merger, whatever. There's no wrangling. They have challenges, but so this 27 lawmakers did not get proper sound advice. If I speak to you, they didn't get legal advice. So why do people of them are pulled back?
Yes, exactly.
Those 2 guys are smart. You know why I say they are smart? It is what the politics is timing. See, that is what they ought to be doing now. You see, about those 27 number 20 now,
20 minus 225
lost their seats. I'm telling you, because the Supreme Court have already said it is matter before now. So they are waiting you without its sound legal advice. They have caused a failed attempt on their own political career. You watch the transaction, you see how it go there. The thing holding on weekend, yes, is a passport to sustain that retaining that seat. Ironically, it's going to be a valid passport for their exit from that seat, having been voted by this person. Because the truth is that the law is to look at the court ruling. Court ruling have recognized Edison as a speaker.
Yes.
How did he that his emergence too was under issues? Okay. Now, how did they recognize him? Is he at section 109, subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution? The vacation period. The Constitution said that the Speaker of the House shall give effect. You don't understand what I'm saying? Section 1091, so 1G talks about if you do the following, you defect, you do that and all that, there's no division and all, you affect yourself.
Yes.
Okay. Section 109 subsection 2 says that the Speaker of the House shall give effect, okay, to that declaration of vacancy. And then from there, you go through. Now, the question under the law is, who among Edison and the other is the substantive Speaker of the House? Who should give effect? So Edison have gone ahead, having the backing of the court to do that. Okay? So for further interpretation of the law by the court, we leave that and bails. But the truth is that as it stands under the law, those 25
members of the House of Assembly. Mr. Cyril, just a couple of days back, Fubara submitted his budget proposal to the 4 or 5 members that were present. Is that quorum out of 32, and do you think that will stand?
And the House has already you very well to the way Mother said here. The governor is in budget list again. He first in the apple was that first
in state government said the building of the housing of the hundreds of the more you guys was really unhappy with.
Okay.
Was really happy from the different cities and what they've been waged. And that was continuing to build. It is after those the parcel lawmakers are going to seem to sing and further. So I bring the further to continue further damage. The government has got to be money. They talked yesterday that accommodated provided accommodation for the 4 out people really going to say they were not going to pass to have to receive the budget because and so at this point I cannot on the 4 and put up the
Okay.
but giving the CJC to fund ourselves. What matters now is the or what the message which doesn't have to itself will not be power that they get now fighting it at 6 go and knowing that members of the Limber State helps passing. So what is left is what you know worked. And what is not left is 4 animals in house. At the outer extent, it was a free hand. It's like well, it's the law is so you have to trace it to make about you. It was a full house attack yesterday. And that's the implication of was the full house.
Well, I used to think that the law had as a say on the number of people to tell the whatever it is that should be present before such a thing is done. So why would you say it's 5 people is now a full house or automatically?
For the other of the states, if I were the other of the states, what I would have done was advise about the governor. The law allows him to use the previous year's budget up until first down multi-layer. It's 36 multi-layer. Okay. I would have advised the governor to suspend that budget. To suspend the provision of that budget. Use this money and continue. Then let the House put enough spray on the National Assembly by the Constitution go and bomb that election. So that the PDP will now replace these ones that are toxic that completely on their career. Replace them once they are replaced and they are sworn on that represent the budget. That way, you would have escaped all the legal complication that will follow when you are presenting a budget before hearing. You understand?
Okay.
Because in the eyes of the law, that budget need to be oversighted.
Yes.
It need to be passed and then go back to the governor for his assent to become the appropriation act of the states. Okay, but if the process through which the budget became a law is faulty, okay, people will go to court definitely to question. Or even now that the House, the House, people already do believe. I'm sure this morning or yesterday, they gave him filing for a restraining order. You understand? Restraining the House of Assembly not to deliberate on it or to restrain the governor or whatever. There will be court action. And those court action will be sponsored by the defectors. Okay, who are already in court for other issues too. But I think this is a liberal distraction. It's a liberal distraction because the state must function because exactly the interest of politicians. But the problem we have in Nigeria is that the politicians, they not believe that the people have a say in what happens in the state. The people are an afterthought. So they just want to fight the way they want to fight, disrupt governance, disrupt the people's dividend of democracy, and ensure that they bring the state to court just because of ego and power tussle. And I think that is the very wrong thing to do. The Attorney General of that state need to advise effectively. And the lawmakers who have exited their seat before this process continue, I think it is important for them to whoever that's here to London now. They are on this country. They don't know whether the furthest advocate is the shorting news of government. If I were to worry, looking at the law, apart from the fact that the Constitution made provision, the Supreme Court have settled that issue as regards this issue of inflation and all that. The one is on the court were the two persons who have moved the other way.
Yes.
Of interest,
The steps. The right place.
right.
Okay.
Government knows fully well that that budget, there have been real budgets, still suffices as the states moves into. But I think they also wanted to make the statement with the fact that governance is alive. Yeah, there's something happening. And the house is sitting, and so I think it was the what the government is execution. You don't want on that. You don't know when they're going to super thing about an argument committees. You did that in what he was talking about the title of the budget. But at least according as the Lord and give the word that they use that something is going on, and those who have left from him. Is very optimum. But then I also know that on the political side of things, an Abuja that is the water partner of the esteemed godfather, participated by his friends on the other side.
Yeah.
Davis. I'm also sure the government will have if anyone coming from university will have a friendly reception that is asking the National Assembly to that sounds like a total order for me. With Albabio
To take over the
Does it is
it doesn't go into that level.
no, but so you are talking about look did you idea or National Assembly to go to other next design like what can go is I thought I'd say
I know I mean
yes
well
that has already been done. But as a rather I that will it's a lot of beginning to comply and not I don't know, but I do know that what I thought the governor was doing was to give the youth or the appearance as long as I'm so I think the good politics can go. But in the end, the person will be now the governor maybe only took up 800 the budget from that to his council. They decided to one day and appeal. And it was on this, suddenly they said that they are on the budget and I think before then the money cast out. If government used to move with the kind of speed,
a lot of the government were messing this up.
But you know why I sorry for this lawmakers that affected? I sorry for them because they are not politically conscious of the weakest kind of politics. You saw what the UK did to the East South governor, what they call the G5.
Yes, G5.
G5 government. You see, what was the result of that unfortunate marriage, unfortunate alliance? What was the end of it? Okay, at the end of the day, we can betray that trust. Okay, now lawmakers are moving for PDP. Person engineering you see in PDP.
Exactly.
We can't move as far as I understand. Even though all his body language, everything may be teaching towards APC, but he has not officially paid out from that political party. But he's there instructing and giving you different especially you are loyal to him, you are moving out of the political party. I think they are moving out for good. They should just keep on going so that the states, the INEC is compelled by law. They will have to conduct another election so that but the question is to conduct election in a state. Any time this state conduct election in your country and they just conclude, people will say,
Has done it.
You understand? Conducting election in Rivers State under this condition, well, it will call for serious security before that to know that happened because we can actually have a supporter and we work with it. You understand? So whatever it is the move forward is that these guys have lost in their seat. And that's why I'm so happy that we have, when you're talking about these things from Koshidon, where there's a tower, this that judgment, where political parties answer is viewed by law, they brought in the turn around and put political party aside without consulting your people, then you move on to another political party for the purposes of, then later you will say it is division. And most of these divisions are orchestrated by the politicians themselves. When they orchestrate it, they will now turn around shortly to rely on it and say it is division. The Supreme Court went further to say that when you say division is not a state, because your party, the state, have division or challenge. The party, from the national down, the center can no longer hold. There's issue here, there's issue there. It is not easy for you to keep yourself there. If you have to preserve your political career, then you can do that. Not that you have the secretary. They're talking about state. There was no innovation whatsoever. So what is the essence? Now, so one himself person doesn't walk away.
But I think that is like when the economic customer said, getting a feedback from gross misconduct. And he said, what is the misconduct?
What is the misconduct? So
What's misconduct?
what they were trying to do was to pull out, get into APC so that they will not have the quorum and the capacity to do that. Okay, to do whatever they want to do. But in doing that now, they've created two factions. Two speakers. Yes. So the law will tell us who is the real one. And at the end of the day, they are not. I think they never ever say that you're going to get to this stage. Yeah, they thought your law or see what it was before the Supreme Court. Yes, in those days you can do all that. This from there. But today you don't know that.
And I think that's somehow we won't have the sort of, by some like this, we will now have the people just eliminate the judiciary and give them anything they want.
Of course, this case is quite different. I mean, it's just a needless disruption of, and it's unfortunate that lawmakers, they are supposed to have, even though they are not lawyers, some of them are lawyers, they should have considerable knowledge
of the law and how it operates.
I cannot be in that house and take that decision.
Now, going by your submission on the possible consequences of the defectors, the Rivers State caretaker chairman of the APC has accepted the defectors. The substantive chairman of the APC, Emeka Beke, said he is not aware and he would not accept them into the APC. What do you think would possibly happen if the two had come and are now back to the PDP? What do you think would possibly happen if the rest realize that they've made mistakes and they all pull back to the PDP?
If INEC takes a step ahead of them before they are recount.
What duration are we talking about now? If they make up their mind this morning and say, okay, we'll understand our mistakes now, before 12, let's move back to the PDP.
They not give time. They just INEC shall cause an election to be conducted. You understand? So, until INEC do that, this people will sit between the devil and the devil. Say, yes, you understand? So, because now you see that the APC too, you understand, how are technically rejected this
exactly
prodigal.
He called them characters coming to destroy the party.
Yes, that's exactly what they're coming to do. And for him to be speaking like, but when you defect, you have to go through reps.
Exactly. To the roots, to the board, to lots of other things. So, yes. To the exactly.
You understand? And you have to call the reasons.
Yes.
What I mean. If these were uncontemplated, even in case swaying to the APC, many people in the APC don't like it. You know that appointment he got, it's supposed to be somebody is strong in APC.
Yeah,
exactly. You understand? Then he got it from a different political party because of the role he played in the election. A lot of people in the APC are aggrieved that you were appointed in the opposition party. Into a position
that crumbled the party in the state.
Yes, the position that you come to, boss. People who have fought and who have worked, you gave it to somebody who does leave it. They too are not happy. So they have a way of also frustrating with it. Giving is character thing. You understand? They have also people out there psyched there for thing and all that. So I'm not surprised that the APC
yes, for the state, Emeka Beke.
Which you want was a spanner in the world, because that's not
Which the okay.
But there was a party structure down that was resisting below to road my meeting. There overnight, the man who is both the piece had been reversed. So somehow about the National Worker Committee that appointed the council committee for the party in the state to select his group on both the APC and the PDP, which I find very anachronistic. One man is the leader of the opposition party and one party in the state. It's funny. But now, so he thought that this way, anybody can turn things and people find either the PDP or the people. But somehow it's not clear that this is no longer black and white as thought they were going to be. But it's interesting to see if, I won't be surprised if between now and tomorrow or Saturday, we find some more of the different.
No, go back to PDP.
Because even from further of things that these voters didn't get good legal opinion. They would have done what they did.
They did.
But like I said, it said that. It said it did. Except that, Henry, we are like this thing. If somebody has an analysis of joy apart from the law, okay, if the vectors and their godfather and Abiba have been one source of that's outside the law. You don't know what law is. Then, but for us,
What sort of hope is that is outside the law that is sustainable?
I will be
Those guys are a problem, and they know. They're cool. Now they be ordering with that about what do we do next? They don't understand. So I wouldn't want to tell them to go back. You tell them to hold on, and only God knows where they're going to hold on to.
And it seems to me like Fuba is learning very, very fast. Where do you think that is that feel coming from?
It has been the system since it was the general of the weekend. It has been with that system said. So you can, of course, as a governor, the kind of information available to a governor will wow you in terms of security, in terms of what is going on everywhere in your country. So they know so much that there's briefings every minute, every time, getting briefings, strategy. There are lawyers on ground.
Because they can afford them.
They can afford them. So they will call but to consult and all that. Before you know it, he's grounded. So Wike as an ex-governor, however powerful he was, you cannot compare him with the substantive governor.
So what do we make out of Wike's political career going forward, as it seemed today?
He could be taking a pivot into oblivion, the last if he's not careful. Because you see, he too has political parentage as it is right now, who are training leaders, if you don't know, who simply come to for what they can get. You see, he was all could did what DPC, so they killed him. They didn't have to go to party leaders in the state. They came to the PDP governor who could divide his own state for the APC, and they got it. So believe me, come 27, if with this whole trajectory we can lose out of the balance, believe me, they will deal for one another.
They will deal with
it. It's one that they will deal. When I mean deal with, not in the negative sense.
Okay.
Business dealing.
Okay.
They will not deal with for than Wiki if Wiki has lost ace by that time, which is very likely is going to happen. Because if you in the university, this man has held been his vice gift in a long time. And so for what I put you to feel in detail, whether he was even popular than the good election or not. And what was it on media? He has a lot of this man just been sent to step, and yesterday it was a body that was involved with the peace campaign. Yes, it was. So that is, of course, even if this was for the share optics, it works for him. That is ongoing with the government. Yes, it's really healthy. Here in the county, in that, see, let me do something. When the father began as a Hebrew brother called and thing, many years ago. So he's growing in the dance. He's saying, you think that potentials go to people like this are steering house. So we are seeing that things are not very well. Except that he was chosen because he looked like maybe somebody in wood, thought who was my aim. But the thing is, the money power don't have those who have what it does not have around him, and he can pay for it. So that's will be his gate. If for some people he said that someone that can make you has got the visa from voting, but he is able to get an people to try ship it better off for him.
And yes,
Like the same about. So when you have somebody that can match, I interviewed a magic doctor when we were saying how that was a relation to a kid and that's not my relationship, man. He was married, but that's how it's the other stuff. And that's the truth. He was the one who brought the chief of staff from there to he was all nominated for the ministerial when he started his political education. He was no who did all that. So, but all of a sudden, those started running. There's everybody that made them. And there's elbow and all that. The whole thing then became just waiting. Yeah, so I'm going to see it. I think we are going to the crescendo. Now, the pendulum was...
And they are going to wait and put back. What happened is, all that needs to happen is a naked BKB. So I can be easy to my hand. If for analytic day, you see right now, there's no party. Listen, you can't controlling the APC and PDP River State. What the hell else can make? So, the former is the PDP governor, but I want to be River State, you can say me. So if Wiki is controlling the committee of ladies, and also has shares in the PDP, but when I also take some shares in the PDP, and control the PDP with the estate. So that way they are both conspirators and PDP, then so that way then they can go to pharmacy.
politics, they say, is a game of interest, and with all of this happening, Bola Tinubu is not saying anything. Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's possible that there could be some form of political mathematics where Bola Tinubu might maybe skip Wike to Fubara and try to draw some interest?
The president is busy enough.
Without saying anything.
I'm telling you that in 2027, the person that can deliver the goods is the president of TV. It's the able thing. So, Mr. Wike was more like I'm a Tinubu person in the past. They did what they did. They did it out, and there was that postmortem. Wike will deliver the message for them. So it's not a problem. I can tell you, they are watching. At the moment they say that Fubara has taken a side of the state.
Well, that's an awesome discussion, you would say, and I would love to say thank you to the rabbi himself, Barrister Evans Ofeli, for being part of our show today, and Mr. Cyril, love to say thank you. And to you, viewers in Nigeria and across the world, I'd love to say thank you for always being part of our show. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Enterprise TV7. Press the notification bell so you get notified whenever we drop our content. I am Henry Ikwebike. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Enterprise TV, your one-stop shop for news, programs, human angle stories, the economy, sports, and much more. We go the extra mile to bring incredible details to you. So hop on the train now. Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.